Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 7th of September, comes to you from London. And the US dollar sinking lower again as the dollar index just going below yesterday's low point. Now at 191.95, so that's testing new lows on the dollar index. So we're just seeing that dollar bearishness creeping in, and we're seeing that returning to euro bullishness. We're just at this 120 level, 190.60, just coming to nudge this 120 level again. So we are just seeing the euro gaining strength. Japanese yen, dollar is weakening here as well. So it's all about yen strength. Sterling is actually stronger against that weaker dollar. Also 133 the target, now 2% higher. And against the euro, sterling just coming off a little bit here. So it's euro still stronger medium and long term, just short term. Sterling's even stronger. Swiss franc, much the same picture. And against the Australian dollar, similar as well. Medium and long term bearish, but short term we are just seeing some sterling bullishness. S&P 500 recovered quite a bit yesterday, so we're still bullish above the cloud on all three time frames. And the Nasdaq, much the same picture, recovery there quite strongly in the day as well. Dow Jones, not quite as strongly recovering, but still looking fairly robust. And the Russell 2000 actually trading quite successfully off its lows for the last several days, so looking better there. The S&P future down 0.16%, and the Nasdaq E-mini down 0.14%, so no real heads up as to which way the US market will open today. FTSE virtually unchanged this morning, and just looking a little bit in the doldrums medium term here. Quite worrying that we're just struggling to get back above the cloud. The FTSE 250, much the same thing, turning down on the short-term chart, so just looking a little bit more bearish there as well. And the DAX is actually looking stronger, despite the stronger euro. DAX is actually just showing good signs of recovery, though the medium term is still pretty bearish. The Nikkei actually below the cloud in the short term, much the same story there with a stronger yen. Hang Seng just down slightly, coming back to test the cloud, and Shanghai holding its strength. So China just coming off a little bit, but still looking relatively strong. The Indian Sensex index looking pretty good, bullish above the cloud on all three time frames, and the Australian market still very much in the doldrums as well. Brent crude has been rising quite strongly. We're at mid 50s now, 54. We're breaking higher, so we can't ignore the fact that we are bullish on all three time frames. We've got quite good targets to the high 50s. Crude oil looking here, we've got $60.57. So the chances of crude heading back to the lows that we saw at the beginning of last year looking less and less likely as we go on, and WTI looking more bullish as well. US nat gas just back above the $3 level, but not clearly as bullish as it has been. Copper just off a little bit, but boy oh boy, this chart has been really running. And if we look at heating oil, we are just now nudging those 2-year highs on heating oil, so that's looking quite strong as well. Taking a look at gold, we talked about gold a lot this last week, making new multi-month highs, testing the highs of a year ago, just holding these high 1330s quite successfully. We're at 1339 this morning. Constantly having another push towards these 1360s targets. So we are just seeing a further 2% potential upside in gold. And of course that weaker dollar helping there as well. And silver, much the same picture. And if we take a look at US Treasury yields, just sitting at this low 2.05 to 2.08, we're just really coming back here. So sentiment for US interest rates coming down, which is also affecting the dollar, of course. Apple closed off last night, but still bullish in the long term, as is Google. Amazon looking bullish still. Facebook nudging new highs, so it's looking very bullish. And Microsoft just pulling back, but also still holding its position. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.